Hey there, thanks for visiting MuseThemes.com. My name is Steve Harris. A couple of months ago, we released the Facebook Previews widget, which basically allowed users to control what image was going to show up when they posted their site link to Facebook. Last week, we rebuilt this widget from scratch, and we included a whole bunch of new options that I think are going to be really powerful for users. And I'll show you how it works. So, first things for an example, I created this new Muse web page with nothing on it. There's absolutely nothing on the page. So if we grab the link, which I called Coffee Cup Test, and we go into Facebook and we paste that in our status box, I'll show you what we get. We get a nice preview image of this coffee cup. There's also a title that says Coffee Cup Delicious, and then there's our link below and a description of the page. So all of this has been set using our widget. And Facebook sees these things called open graph meta tags, and that's what our widget does, is it injects these tags into your page. So if we go back to our Muse site, I'll show you how we did this. So the first thing we need to do is we need to just drag out the Facebook widget onto the page. Let's go to our toolbox file, drag the widget out, and you can see we don't get any sort of preview, we just get this little code snippet. That's not going to show up, but there isn't really a preview for this widget, it's just code. So if we look at the options flyout, here's where we need to make some settings or change some settings. So the preview image is similar to how we had it before. What you need to do is go File and Add Files for Upload. Select the image you want to use. So in this case, I've created an image called Facebook Image, and I made it at a good size. It's about 700 pixels wide. And click Open. Now Muse is going to tie that image to the site when it uploads, and let's just change the name here to match Facebook Image.jpg there. Okay, so now we can change some of these new open graph settings. So the title, that was that title that you saw when I posted on Facebook just a few moments ago that said Coffee Cup Delicious. So let's just change this to sample title and then coffee exclamation mark there. So now we need to put in our site URL. This should match the site that you're posting, because if you put a different URL in there, it's going to try and pull the tags from that URL first, and it won't work. So in this case, because I'm just using a Business Catalyst temporary site, we need to enter that in. So coffeecuptest.businesscatalyst.com. Okay. Now the site name is just the name of the website. I'm not sure you even see this, but it's an important tag or important meta tag to have. So let's change this to Coffee Cup Sample. Okay, so now we have the brief description, and this is actually that description that we saw underneath our image. Let's just go ahead and write a quick sentence in there. Let's say something like, I enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning. There. Now the last thing we need to do is set the type of link that we're posting. So Facebook predefines these options that we built in. So you have something like an article, which is a post or blog post. You can do an object or a physical business. In this case, I think, and in most cases, you're going to just be posting a website. So let's select website. There. Now what we need to do is publish this site up. And let's let Muse load all those files online. There. So now we again have this new blank page. Now there's going to be one little trick to this. When I post this to Facebook, it's going to show the old information, and I'll show you what I mean. So let me reload this page. And I'll paste the link in the status box. And you can see that it's pulling the information, but it's not what we've just done in this last demo. It was what I had set up originally. And that's because Facebook has a really long cache that you need to clear quite often. So if you go into your widget in Muse and you click the flyout panel and the terms of use, there's this whole big description on what to do, but there's this link that says Facebook Clear Cache. And if we click that, it brings us to the clear cache page on Facebook. Basically, it says enter the URL and we'll take care of the rest. So you enter the URL there and you click debug. There. So now Facebook has gone through the site again and generated all of the new information. So you can see the title has changed to sample title coffee, the description has changed, and now if we post this link onto Facebook, it should pick up all this new info. Now it made me switch to the personal side here, so let me just jump back into the Muse themes. Okay, there you go. Now if I post the link again, you can see that everything has updated. This is our new title and our new description. So that's it. That's how the Facebook preview widget works. One thing you need to note is that if you do have a ton of images on your website, Facebook's going to present some options. So, you may see more than one thumbnail option down here, and you can click forward and back on them. That's really something, unfortunately, that we can't control. The best thing you can do is just create a really well-sized thumbnail image, something like this. This was about 700 pixels wide, and obviously you want kind of a horizontal orientation to it. Use the widget, and it's going to present it to Facebook as an option. So I hope this helps, and I hope our redesign of the widget is much, much more powerful for you. Enjoy, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks again.